Monday's NBL game will see Melbourne United host the Tasmanian JackJumpers. Before we dive in and get into the disappointing news on the Tasmanian side, don't forget to just subscribe to this channel, give us a like, don't forget to comment and share your tips as well. Now, Jackies, gonna be without Will Magnay for the next 6 to 8 weeks, which potentially derails their whole season. But definitely in this matchup, it is going to be tough to overcome their grand final rivals from last year, Melbourne United. Look, Melbourne United needed a little bit of luck to get out of their 3-game slump, and they certainly got it this week with Magnay going down in training and fracturing his toe. The thing for Melbourne United as well, they'll likely get Chris Goulding back for this game. So it's a win-win for Melbourne here. And that's why everything is leaning towards them in this matchup. Look, Melbourne's struggles have been basically defense down low this season. Look, they rank 3rd in opposition 3-point percentage, but they rank 6th in clean field goal percentage, which means they're giving up a lot of points, easy shots in the 2-point range, especially in the paint, where they also rank 6th in opposition points in the paint. So with Magnay out, it almost negates that the whole problem that they do have, because Tasmania are gonna struggle to score and they don't have the big bodies in their lineup to cause these problems for Melbourne United. Look, we've seen Jack White dominate in these matchups. He averaged 9.5 rebounds in the 2 games that JackJumpers and Melbourne United have played against each other this season. He even dropped 21 points in the 2nd game of the series when Melbourne United actually lost the match. So I do expect a huge game from Jack White, and he is really due. He's been a little bit quiet lately, but with Chris Goulding coming back, it does open up opportunities for Jack White, because defenders now need to, obviously try and cool down what was an absolute ball terror of a streak from Chris Goulding before he left. It was 23 threes in 4 matches. So with Goulding coming back, gives Jack White more space, expecting a double-double performance from Jack White with Magnay being out, which should boost up his rebound count while also being able to drive much harder to the net than what he could have done if Magnay was in the lineup. Look, the last 4 games between the JackJumpers and Melbourne United has hit the under, expecting that to happen again in this one. It's set at 178.5 points. But I just feel it's going to take some time now for the JackJumpers to find a new offensive rhythm, which means they're going to struggle to score. So all that being said, I see Melbourne United covering as the 6.5-point favourites at John Cain Arena. I see this game going under 178.5 points because the JackJumpers will struggle to find their offensive rhythm, even though Melbourne have been giving up a lot of points lately. And then I also see Jack White dominating in this one and scoring a double-double in Magnay's absence. So there are your tips for Monday's NBL action. Don't forget to check us out every day, where we're giving you tips in this 12 days of Christmas that the NBL do have. So swing by and subscribe so you get the notifications, of course. Now just remember, Merry Christmas, happy punting, and gamble responsibly.